Welcome to week 4 of the Industry Readiness Program. This is the closing week of month 1. You move your scaffold from running on your laptop to running behind a public URL with a passing continuous integration pipeline and a demo day recording. 12 minutes. Let's go. Weeks 1, 2, and 3 closed. You wrote a PRD and 2 architecture decision records, a spec-it task plan, and a generated next. JS and Prisma scaffold, real API endpoints with a named migration, and a green white suite, plus your context engineering reprompt journal. Week 4 closes month 1 with 4 concrete moves, a Dockerfile that does not embarrass you, a GitHub Actions CI pipeline under 3 minutes, your first Azure Container Apps push, and demo day number 1 in Toastmasters format. The shift this week: running on your laptop is not shipped. Make it real. 3 stages. Stage 1, deps. Install only production dependencies on top of Node 20 Alpine. Stage 2, build. Install everything including dev dependencies. Compile the next JS build and then discard the stage. Stage 3, runtime. Start from a clean Node 20 Alpine. Copy only Node modules from deps and the next directory from build. Drop to the non-root node user. Add a health check that pings /ap/health and run pnpm start. 3 stages means your runtime image is tiny, no dev dependencies, no build tools, no compiler. In the node version, never use the latest tag. Always run as non-root. 2 Docker files side by side. The naive one copies the whole project before installing. Every code change invalidates the install layer, so every CI run reinstalls everything. 4 minutes and 20 seconds. The disciplined one copies the log file and package. JSON first, installs, then copies the rest. Now the install layer only invalidates when dependencies actually change. 1 minute, 10 seconds on the same CI runner. Copy the log file first. That one line saves 3 minutes on every pull request. On screen, the starter CI workflow runs on every pull request. Jobs. 1 job core verify runs on Ubuntu latest. Steps: checkout, pnpm action setup node 20 with pnpm install frozen log file, then lint, type check, test, build. 5 commands. Cache enable. Target: green in under 3 minutes with a warm cache. Your week 4 deliverable is to get this green on your training repo before Friday. They are not the same environment with a different label. Users, staging is you and the program lead. Production is real BISTEC users. Data, staging is seed and fixtures. Production is real and sensitive. Secrets, staging has a staging key vault. Production has a separate prod key vault with its own rotation. Approvals, staging deploys automatically on merge. Production requires a manual gate. Alerts, staging wants to slack there. Production pages on calls routines. Rollback, both redeploy the previous image, but production also needs a runbook and an announcement. GitHub environments do this for you. On screen, the production deploy job has environment. Prod with a required reviewers rule. When the workflow hits that step, deploys pause until your program lead and architect both approve in the Actions UI. No human click, no production deploy. This is the difference between CI/CD and continuous chaos. 3 commands. Log into Azure with the BISTEC training tenant. Create a resource group. Then the single as containerapp command with your app name, resource group, source, external ingress, and target port. Azure builds the image, pushes it to a new Azure container registry, deploys it as a container app, and returns the public URL. 90 seconds to first deploy. The URL pattern, your app.region.azurecontaineraps.io. Implement 2 probes. Liveness, get/health/live returns 200 if the server responds at all. Readiness, get/health/ready returns 200 only after your database connection pool is warm. Classic BISTEC bug, do not repeat it. Pod reports ready the instant the process starts, but the database pool is still warming. First 5 user requests fail with a 500. Implement both probes, not just liveness. The container app orchestrator will hold traffic until readiness returns green. Before you walk away from a deploy, 6 items. 1. Hit the public URL in an incognito window. Page renders with fresh data. 2. Run one real user flow end-to-end. Click through, observe the response. 3. Azure portal log stream. No exceptions in the last 60 seconds. 4. Application insights lib metrics. Request rate greater than 0, failures equals 0. 5. Verify your feature flag, if any, is at the intended percentage. 6. File an entry in docs/rollouts with deploy time, commit essay, and the exact rollback command. That file is the first thing you reach for if anything breaks in the next 14 days. Demo day number 1. 3 minutes, 5 segments. 0 to 30, the hook. A stakeholder quote or the problem in 1 sentence. 30 to 130, the demo. Live or recorded, 1 critical user flow, 1 path only. 130 to 215, how you built it, 3 bullets. Spec to architecture to scaffold to deploy. 215 to 245, proof. CI screenshot, live URL, test count. 245 to 30, the ask. 1 specific feedback or help request. Practice twice before recording. The hook lands or the demo dies. Live demo. Feels authentic, shows your real environment. Failure lives in the moment, bandwidth sensitive. Recorded demo, guaranteed smooth run, editable to fit time, no live error recovery. Feels less real. BISTEC default. Live if you trust the environment, recorded if you don't. Always keep a backup recording on your laptop. If the live demo dies, switch to the recording without apologizing. Nobody remembers the switch if the demo finishes strong. Month 1 deliverables, 4 artifacts, 100 points. Week 1, the PRD and architecture decision records. Persona, problem, functional and non-functional requirements, rejected alternatives. Week 2, the spec task plan and the generated scaffold. Next, JSON Prisma, loading clean. Week 3, the context engineering journal. 3 reprompt pairs, 1 case of less contest wins. Week 4, the continuous integration report and the demo day recording. Pipeline under 3 minutes, Azure URL, 3-minute recording. Passing score, 75 out of 100. Submit to the LMS by Friday end of day. Month 2 starts Monday, team sprint on a real BISTEC internal project. The takeaway from week 4, you have shipped spec, scaffold, tests, deploy, demo, the whole loop once end to end. Coming in month 2, weeks 5 through 8. Week 5, stakeholder interviews that produce real specs. Week 6, collaborative PRD and architecture in teams of 2 or 3. Week 7, OpenAP3 spec first API design. Week 8, team sprint, multi-agent orchestration, and demo day number 2 with an architect guest critique. Congratulations on month 1. File today's diary entry, and I will see you in week 5.